this moment, but if I put this on YouTube, you guys will at least hear me talking at this point. So, at this moment, but if I put this on and turn that off. There we go. But yeah, this is going to be the Handsome Jacks versus the New Day Co-op Week 4, I think. I want to post it. I'm going to post it in the Discord, maybe have some people join us. Super Bowl Sunday, so... But this is just before the actual Super Bowl, so maybe some people want some time to burn. And I'm going to be starting now. Maybe someone will join us, I don't know yet. But... right now, I'm just going to be casting by myself. And we're going to be starting at the very beginning. The game just started a couple minutes ago, so... we're going to just be a tad bit behind. But we're definitely going to catch up really quickly. And I've got to give the advantage... I'm definitely giving the advantage to the New Day Co-op. They've got... certainly more strength. In the Bash game, they're certainly far more proficient. Let's turn on skills. They don't actually have that much guard anymore. Just one Blodge Garder Monk. Blodge Guard Chaos Warrior. And humans only have 2 guard as well. But... Chaos Team's gonna have the strength advantage. They got a couple killers. They got Weebay, who is the highest SPP, I believe at the moment, the highest SPP player in the league at this moment with 130, 170, over 176. Might be the first to reach Legend. Since Kool-Aid has no reservation of scoring with him. Also has a bench of 1. While the Handsome Jacks are still trying to build that bench. Okay, it's a kick that went deep back here. Did get a high kick, so he's very close to the ball. Should be able to bring it up. But I think the lack of the bench is going to really hurt this human team, especially with the 2 of the Mighty Blow Claw pieces. But in that case, just rolled the double 1. Got fairly fortunate on that, but the loner goes down with the badly hurt. No Mighty Blow or Claw needed. I imagine Weebay is going to be doing the blitz. Yep, the blitz on the dirty player, lineman, Jack B. Nimble II. Oh, that's definitely going to get reloaded. Oh! A quad skull. That is really, really unfortunate, because I am quite certain that Weebay is going to get fouled this turn. He is going to blitz this Beastman, who is not that important of a target. To get this foul. Surprised he didn't blitz with a Mighty Blow player? Like Jack Nicholson, but I think he wants to keep him rather protected. He's gonna get up this DP. No. Let's see. You can get one more. You can get a couple more assists. If only you could move this guy and foul him and have someone follow in the place while you move. That way you'd get a lot of assists for that foul. But I'm pretty sure this is going to break armor. Only a stun, but that is one turn that you're not going to be getting hit by Mighty Blow Claw. That does mean, I imagine Mario Smashfield is going to try to do the blitz. And does have tackle, so... And I think we've finally gotten live. So he's thinking through the turn, but I imagine we're going to see Mario Smashfield blitz Nut and Bat Jack. Probably going to put some guard. Move Monk over here. Or here. Probably over here, I'm guessing. But he could go either one to get that 2-die. He can also push the catcher off. Oh, shit. That's another lineman dead. I think that was a 4 SP. It was a 1 level up. But yeah. Pretty rough start for the Jacks. No need for the Mighty Blow Claw. It hasn't done any damage, just straight blocks. Would have been preferable that the loner died, but this is just going to slow him from building a bench that he pretty desperately needs against these kind of matchups. Oh, so he's going to move here to get that 2-die. Okay. But I imagine he is going to blitz Nut and Bat Jack with the tackle Mighty Blow Claw. This is a plus strength guy. I'm not so sure about this move. Maybe he just wants to keep the catcher from running down the pitch. But he's trading it for a hit. Does have his guards close together, so this was carefully thought out. Though this is a 2-die block. Yep, and thanks to the tackle, he gets the knockdown. But it is just a stun. Does have tackle on the catcher, and this makes sense. Now the catcher has to disengage. And no one's going to be blocking Mario Smash Field with these stunned players on the ground. He's trying to cancel out any kind of assist that he could get over here. His DP is on the ground right here. Guard. Can't cancel out that assist. Does have a 2-die with hitting with this DP. I wish I could actually show you, but there's an assist here. The guard, if the guards were together, this would be far stronger. If Stinger Bell was over here. It's the reason why mummies on undead teams are very, very good. You generally, especially if you're on offense, you don't want to separate them. Especially if they have guard, because they're really hard to knock down. In this case, since the Chaos Warrior and the Beastman are separated, you can get a 2-die block here. This is a 1-die. This is the guard here. Well, it wouldn't matter. If he'd gotten this guy up, the guard would... It wouldn't cancel out the assist because of the guard. Yeah, there's a lot of empty space over here. I imagine what Kool-Aid's going to try to do is going to try to push the humans over this way and try to get a screen going with this Chaos Warrior, maybe Monk, to get this running lane going, because there is absolutely no one here. And the Jacks are going to need to recognize that. So he goes for the 2-die block here. Nothing wrong with that. Now you have to make the decision of where you're going to put your guard to get some blocks. You could put your guard here, but it's probably not a great idea. Diving Jack could put him here, but probably over here is, or not. But yeah, he sees all this empty space. So he puts someone in there. Basically make it so he can't just run in unimpeded. He doesn't want his thrower getting hit. I can imagine you're not going to use that for an assist. But where is he going to do the blitz? He's just going to go for the foul. Well, if I were to go for the foul, what I would have done was probably move Jiven. Well, I'm just trying to see. You want to try to cancel out this assist. Otherwise, then it's just a 2-assist foul. Well, it's actually a 1-assist foul. Probably would have been a little bit more productive to use Jive and Jack and maybe do a 1-die here. Because even if a push is fine. After that, then when you foul with this guard isn't going to provide an assist, an anti-assist. And you'd get a... I'm surprised he didn't blitz. Yeah. It's not like he didn't have any choices for blitzes, especially since he does have guard. But my guess is he's just trying to reduce the number of hits he's taken, especially given his current situation. I think it would have been better to do 1 dice here than to do this dodge, though. You put any guy on this corner, and then you could 1-die this Blodge Chaos Warrior, and you're not going for the knockdown. You're going for the 4 of 6, where you get at least a push. If you get a pow, that's great. But since he moved all of his guys over into the middle, and all of Kool-Aid's strength is particularly in this area, and a bunch of downed guys, he's going to be going right. Kool-Aid's pretty deliberate in his positioning, and I'm quite confident he's going to keep these guards relatively close together. Maybe you put the other guards on this side so that these guys you can't get an assist here or here, and the guard effectively makes it so you can't move at all. Yeah. So these players, I don't even know if you should bother getting them up. They're certainly not going to do anything. You might be able to chain push one out, but and plus strength is... I'd probably follow the plus strength, especially with the bench, and fouling is great to press your advantage, which Kool-Aid certainly has. He has a bench. Foul him with cheese. But it looks like he's just going to play conservative. I imagine that the fact that Weebay is also on top of him. Can't just get him up without recognizing the chance of taking a Mighty Blow Claw hit. Yeah, but these early casualties are going to be really rough for the Jacks, especially on defense. He's going to start having to roll dice in order to keep up, or at least take out a couple players. I'm still somewhat puzzled that he didn't blitz last turn. At least I don't recall him blitzing. Missed days, the only people that are dead is just Jack and Jill the third, and then a loner. Wolfgang Hoffenmeister. Oh. The people that are dead are very inconsequential. No, it's not a dead blitzer. Okay, so he's going to blitz Prop Joe. Um, actually going to dodge out all these dodges, man. Yeah, it's going dodge pure. Oh, but he also has AG4, so it's not a terrible dodge. Yeah, I forget Jack Nicholson is his plus agility blitzer. Is somewhat vulnerable to a Weebay or Smashfield blitz, though. Yeah, Huge should probably be a pretty good asset in this game, just for his high strength and control, like the guard especially. The lack of strength with this human team and lack of bench is going to be a big problem for the Jacks in this game. Especially now that they're down. I just think that there's way too many dodges to start with. You could try this one die block here. You move your thrower here and do this one die. Or you could just dodge him. He does have the dodge reroll. I don't know about dodging this dirty player yet. Yeah, especially since the Jacks have already used a reroll. And Kool-Aid has used a reroll, but it really wasn't his fault. He rolled quad skulls on his Weebay blitz. You wouldn't think that Kool-Aid has rolled quad skulls with the way that this game has played out so far. The ball was safe. It was also well protected. It was really deep, and he screened off the Jacks pretty well. The Jacks went for the foul on Weebay, but only got a stun. The fact that he's down so many players is going to be... It's going to make it difficult to use this bribe effectively. Especially on this drive. The Jacks do not have a wizard, no. I think they went with a bribe and a babe. He posted in the Discord. I can look that up. Yep, he went with a bribe and the babe as opposed to the wizard. I think the wizard could have helped him in a key point in the game. And it also would. It's not like co-op is actually caging particularly hard. So I don't think the fireball would be that useful. It'd probably be the lightning bolt, and then you try to pick it up with catapult jack, and then do some kind of pass play or whatever to your diving catcher. Yeah, this... I really do not see a... Without some good dice, some good injuries, a way for the Jacks to stop this score. I think at this point, you just have to protect yourself, not go down any more players. This is a good one die to take. You could also get the 2 die. Or you could just do a blitz here. And free these guys up. Kool-Aid being pretty good on where he's placing Weebay, making it pretty dangerous to stand up or blitz Nut and Bat Jack. Does have his guard in this area, so Cracker Jack can't get a 1 die on the ball carrier. Yeah, if this guard wasn't here, it would not be good. You don't want to, especially in this situation, you would not want to give up that 1 die blitz. Has no block. I know he does have block, so you'd need to roll a POW or a defender stumbles. But it could get particularly nasty. It would have been nasty if the ball had bounced over here. Was what you'd probably do is then you'd have to figure out a way to get this Chaos Warrior out of the way. You could essentially just punt it with Catapult Jack. You'd be the catapult, and you'd punt it over this way, try to get your catcher and all over this way, and block these guys from running down the pitch, but that's not an option. Does have guards, so this is a 2-die block. Oh, we might actually be able to get to the ball carrier. Oh, so he's just going to do it for another block. I think it would have been better maybe to free up the thrower, but... The wrestle actually isn't a bad idea, because Kool-Aid hasn't shown an intent to foul. Unless you're attempting to prevent the score. But I don't think, with the amount of time Kool-Aid has, that it shouldn't be very difficult. He's going for the 2 uphill. Gets 1 defender stumbles, but not 2. Yeah, you don't reroll that. Yeah, if he had like his wrestle catcher there, that would have been a 25% chance on no reroll. If you had the intention of rerolling, it'd be about a 43% chance, which is actually higher than you'd think. Putting the pressure. Did have to do a, should be a 4+ dodge? Yeah, the 4+ dodge. Wait a sec. He was over here, right? Wasn't he in tackle? Or am I imagining this? Oh no. He succeeded the 4+ and then did the 3+, which was without tackle. But that is really, really bad. Yeah. Now down 3 players. Yeah. That frees up. That doesn't quite free up. Well, it did free up the ball carrier. Doesn't free up a lot of players. He's probably not going to move that far down the pitch. He can move right. He blitzes his catcher. All of his guys are over here on the left. Imagine it's going to be a Weebay blitz. Going for the 3-die blitz on the catcher. Probably keep him in a tackle zone. This is a 1-die. Because of the plus strength. Yeah, all the big hits have been without Claw and Mighty Blow. They've just been normal blocks. Been very fortunate. Is he going to move Bodie up? I imagine with the state that he's currently in that he doesn't really want to score with Bodie. I would give it to a Chaos Warrior. Especially Stomp Charles the third, the second, not the third. Either that or Avon Bloxdale already leveled up due to his casualty. But want to start developing your Chaos Warriors. Get blocked, get some guard. Has 2 tackle already. Doesn't need a whole lot more. This is 2 guards. That means this is a 1 die. This is a 2 die though, and you should take this block on the dirty player lineman. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gonna need to protect the front of Bodhi. And that should do it. Otherwise, Jack Nicholson could have made it there for a 1 die blitz. He's in tackle. This would be a 4+ dodge out for Jack Be Quick. Probably would not take it. Goes for the 1 die and gets the pow. Jack Nicholson's not doing anything this turn. With the plus agility, it's pretty trivial for Bodhi to dodge, or mark isn't going to mean a lot. Yeah, if I were Kool-Aid, I'd like to develop this Chaos Warrior. You can also start giving, in the hope of getting 2 touchdowns to Smash Field this game, you could get another level up. Probably get guard, especially with the way he plays. He plays pretty conservative. I don't imagine the piling on would be nice. Don't get me wrong, but his last Mario Smash Field met a horrible fate because he piled on. That's right, Nosedive. This is the last game of Div 1 REL. So we could roll it over. Even earlier than last week. We rolled it over on Monday, I think, last week. Good dodge out, nothing bad, Jack. But opts to go for the hit. Not a bad choice. Does get the 4+ dodge in tackle and is able to use his dodge reroll on the 3+. Been really good on his 4+ dodges. Looks like he's only going to get 2 hits at the most, unless he uses Weebay and comes around and hits this catcher into more traffic. Yeah. Judy, I don't have any control over this game. Can't really make it go faster, but at the rate this game's going, it's gonna probably go pretty quick. Does get the POW on the catcher with the Mighty Blow Claw, but only gets stunned for it. Didn't even need anything. Yeah. So far, Mighty Blow and Claw haven't really done anything this game. Just been normal hits that have done the damage here. Well, this one, the Mighty Blow, I think, did something on that KO. Goes for the foul on Jack Nicholson. Followed with Prop Joe, I think. It probably isn't in the dice log. Oh, no, it was with Chris Partlow. That makes sense. The Jacks, the only thing that they can hope for is that they can stop the stall. But he's not even going to try. There's going to be some stomping in this game. There's still one more turn that he can stop Jack Nicholson. I imagine if he's not going to go and send Jiving Jack up over in here, he's going to blitz Mario Smashfield, try to get him on the ground. Maybe follow him. Nope, goes opts for a dodge. Has 2 rerolls in 3 turns. This requires a little bit of thought. I can't imagine these rerolls are very valuable at this point, unless you can force. You can stop the stall. If you can stop the stall and get a 2-turn, that reroll will become incredibly valuable. Well, he dodges to get a blitz on Chris Partlow, who's doing the fouls, and does get him down. Finally blessed with a pitch removal. So it's hard to believe the Jacks, I think, are currently they're in the top 4 of REL Div 1. I'm not entirely confident they're going to keep their place with the rate that this game is going. I imagine Weebay is going to do another blitz. Probably on to Jivin' Jack? Clearly the highest valuable target that he can blitz with. Or he can go for Catapult Jack. But it's a bit far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need to do a GFI. I don't know if he's particularly comfortable doing that with Weebay. Yep, but he does go for Diving Jack. Second. And again, Mighty Blow Claw. Largely ineffective. And I'm imagining this is going to be a pitch removal. Nope. That's just been the theme of the game. Mighty Blow Claw hit, does nothing. Regular hit, gets a kill or an injury. Looks like he is going to... Is he going to foul, maybe? Might foul with Prop Joe? Thinking about it. Oh, and he is. Trying to get Jack Nicholson off. And he does, but he will get sent off. So there goes the bench. I think if you really wanted to win this game or tie it, you would have APO'd Jack Nicholson. But I think the Handsome Jacks can afford to lose this game. With how they've done in the season so far. Definitely don't want to lose any of their key players. Especially with how long of a season we have remaining. If it's towards the end of the season and you have a must-win game, maybe you APO that. Whoa, he gutsy. What? Whoa, what is... He's going for the ball carrier, isn't he? Yeah, it's not gonna work. desperation attempt to blitz the ball carrier with the plus strength. I think it would have been better to put Jack Be Quick on, just force Kool-Aid to roll some dice. Who knows, maybe he quad skulls again, or Hexa skulls. But the catcher, you're not going to get... he's going to be able to get 3 dice per block. The catapult Jack's going to be in some danger. If the KO doesn't come back, Kool-Aid will be down a player. Actually, no. Yeah. He had 1 spare. Alright. That is a 3 dice. And again, the Mighty Blow Claw, completely ineffective. Weebei's just not having a game. Not doing anything. Quad sculling, getting fouled, blocking people, not even getting armor breaks. If the KO comes back, he'll have 2 chances. But doesn't need them. Doesn't need that extra one. Jacks are definitely going to want that KO to come back. Just an extra body is going to make a huge amount of difference considering he's already down 4. Would have tried to set up for a 1 turn, but with this many players, I don't think it's really possible unless you get quick snap. You would use Jack Be Quick. You need to move him up at least 3 squares. What you would do is probably have your catcher here. If you get the quick snap, you move him up here. Then you can get the block if you have 2 people up here. That's not that great. Yeah, you need at least 3 people on the line. If he gets a riot, this could be interesting. With a quick snap, I don't know if you need... I think you could do with less. Because you only need to move him up 2 squares. That, and you could always... You might not need someone to get the ball back. The ball might either be really short. You wouldn't have someone back here to pick up that ball. Let's here and then up. And then you need to occupy these squares. That you could do. Move here and then here. Yeah, it would be possible with the quick snap. With 7? Let's see. If I were to do the math right. Your quick snap, I'd put my catcher here. Gets a bribe. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help the Jacks at all. Ends right on the catcher. So you'd have your catcher here. You need to put 2 people up here, or you need to have somebody here, here. You block this guy down. Blitz up here. 1-1. You'd have somebody here. Actually, 1-1 here. And then block here. You need these 2 spaces occupied. You have that one on the blitz here. Thrower could go there. You could also, I imagine if you could have, if the ball was kicked short. It's like he's just going to do the vanity pass with the thrower, especially since he only needs 2 passes. Might be able to get that this game. It would certainly be tricky with the number of players he has, but possible. Yeah, there's no reason not to follow with 2 bribes. But Nothing on the fouls. We'll have another chance to do a foul. Try to get him Kool-Aid down a player. Hopefully he gets his blitzer back. His babe is just not working at all. He rolled a 1 and he rolled a 1. And that babe not getting any value. Oh. Gotta exit that. Do you try for the quick score? I can't imagine you could stall this for 12 turns. I mean 8 turns. You can't stall this for the entire drive. I just don't see that the Jacks being able to do it. Unless he somehow clears off the line and then gets a blitz and clears that one too. That'd be 4 players down. He'd still be down a player against Kool-Aid, even if he got a pitch removal on every single block. And they were knockdowns. Does leave a chance. I'm surprised that Kool-Aid is leaving a little lane here, especially on this side. This side you could just blitz the Beastman and push him over this way. Because if the Jacks can get a score, then they just need to stop Kool-Aid. Or maybe some kickoff event really makes it easy. Another blitz, they can get around the ball, maybe get it. If not, at least make it very difficult to pick up. But yeah, if I were the Jacks looking to try to win this game, I think you just have to hope for the early score. Yeah, he's clearly showing that he's gonna go this way, to the left, or his right. Might be able to get your catcher pretty shielded. You can get your catcher here, get like a little mini screen. Something like that. It'd be pretty hard. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have to. Quick snap would help. You might just want to try to give it to the catcher to start with, and then just have him run down. But I guess with Catapult Jack, you might be able to draw off a defender. That's not what you want to see. Opts not to follow. Yeah, clearly he's going to have his blitzers run down. The only thing is Weebay is on this side. He should be able to get a blitz. He's going to pick up. Is he going to do the handoff now, or is he just going to stick back here, chill for a bit, do some kind of long pass? With the accurate and strong arm, it is not terrible. It was a long pass. Long pass would actually be a 3+? Yeah, he's not going to be able to get very far unless you want to roll GFIs. And the catcher is just so far back. I would have put him at least a bit farther forward. Because to get into scoring position, even here, Don't really want him here, but what you could do is put your blitzer here. Put the dive and catch guy here, but he's just gonna get blitzed by Weebay? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think he would do that. Maybe like that and then blitz. You could put your catcher on the sideline and then just pray. Pray. You put your blitzer here. Put your catcher here. Needs to knock down that blitzer in order to get the surf on the catcher. Or I guess you could just put him here. That would probably be better, rather than take the hit. Put your catcher here, he has enough movement. Put your blitzer here, he has enough movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He just needs to do 6 movement. If you wanted to go for the quick score. Would have been better to have like a blitzer. If the blitzers were out here, they could essentially get farther down the pitch and you could do the screen up here. Yeah, I think you actually should go here. Yeah, now the catcher can just get marked. Yeah, it would probably be safer if you put the catcher here. He is in scoring position, will need to do a GFI though. And I imagine he's going to have to go through a pretty large screen of players. Yeah, this Beastman, Weebay, I don't know if he's going to blitz. He's probably going to blitz Nut and Bad Jack. Well, now I'm not so sure. Might just go to blitz the catcher to deny the scoring chance. Yeah, he's probably going to blitz here. I really think he should have put his catcher on the sideline. Now he opens himself up for a blitz. This is still a 2-die blitz, despite the guard. And that's gonna stop the score. Yeah, if he was on the sideline, he couldn't have gotten blitzed like that. Weebay would have actually had to run around Nut and Bad Jack and have to do a GFI. Or would he have? Either then he'd be stuck here and have to do a GFI to move out of the surf range. Yeah, the number of options the Jacks have are pretty limited. Doesn't have huge Jackmen like he did against the Neckbeards. But we're going to have to see a huge Jackman-like performance from one of these blitzers or the thrower. One of these players left on the pitch. He's going to throw it. Definitely. No? Oh, this is... Well, I guess you're going to need a 6, so... It's just in the wrong place. And that pretty much effectively ends the game. Oh, Jive and Jack, Mighty Bull Claw actually does something. Weebay gets a casual. But it looks like this game is a wrap, barring some freak incident of Nuffle. There's absolutely nobody in this general direction. Might be able to level up Chris Partlow. Wonder if he'd actually consider getting DP on him, like Sage did on one of his Beastmen. Certainly did work for him in the playoffs and the league in general. It has the guard blodge, so no blocks to be had. Not letting up. Oof, another injury. But just a badly hurt. He also has the bribe, so thanks to the Get the Ref kickoff event on turn 8 of the previous half. Yeah, pretty much no mercy. Might be able to get the pitch clear. Though the amount of damage that the Jacks have suffered, only a dead lineman. That's the worst. Everything else has just been badly hurt. And there's only 2 players left on the pitch. At this point, you kind of just have to go for the pitch clear. We're gonna see a foul on Nothing But Jack. Though, if I were Kool-Aid, I'd probably try to level a Chaos Warrior, especially with the game pretty much done. Looks like that's what he's gonna do. Might as well reroll. I mean, there's literally nothing that the Jacks can do at this point. With only 2 players and one of them stunned. Trying to get a hit on Weebay, but can't get the knockdown. I guess really the only concern for Kool-Aid in this situation is if he fails to pick up again and the bounce is particularly atrocious. That will give Catapult Jack a chance to pick it up, but with Nothing Bad Jack taking the hit here and the KO, the only scoring threat's now gone. Only 1 player left on the pitch. Catapult Jack. Might as well foul him out. At that point, there's no way for the Jacks to tie this up. What? He's actually going for the... Well, this makes sense, because he's... Actually, no, it does... Yeah, it does make sense. He had 2 SPP before. He gained 1 from that pass. Probably going to do a handoff to the Chaos Warrior again. Get to see it in close up. Unable to pick it up. There is a chance, somehow, that still, even a minute chance, the Jacks can still tie this. At this point, you might as well roll the reroll because you may not have another chance. In order to actually reroll something, you need a player on the pitch. That player might not be back. Looks like he's just gonna have Bodie pick it up and hand it off just to be safe. Probably just gonna see another handoff. Oh, it's actually a pass. Now Kool-Aid gets the terrible dice. That Chaos Warrior just does not want to hold on to the ball. Does have a reroll left. Imagine he's going to do dodges here. Still holding out. Still holding that reroll. Yeah, but there's no way for him to tie it up now. In fact, Kool-Aid can pretty much just score if he wanted to. I guess the only thing you'd be concerned about is damage you take. I see no reason not to foul this thrower. Go for the pitch clear. Not quite. Kool-Aid will have one more turn to pitch clear. And does not come up with the pitch clear. And that's it. Kool-Aid wins 2-0. Yeah, not too surprising, but the Jacks really had their work cut out for them when they had lost that couple of linemen in the first two turns of Kool-Aid's drive. And without a bench, it's really hard, especially when you're already down. When you're down players and already down in strength, in guard, and really hard to overcome that deficit. And only the amount of blocks in this game was quite low. A shame. Crackerjack did get the MVP. That's definitely where you want your SVP to go. Vanity pass for Crackerjack will level him up. Too bad Catapult Jack couldn't get that one more SPP for the level up. Maybe he should have tried. Just do the pass to the catcher early on last turn. And try some bullshit dodges. Let's see if Kool-Aid has chosen his level up yet. Has a couple level ups actually. The Jacks lost the lineman. Their bench is going to be still quite empty. And they only have 9 players right now, so there's really no incentive to spend that money to buy linemen who are just going to replace loaners anyway. Once you start, when you have enough money, you can probably get 3 of them and start building a bench. Yep, but that ends it. A lot of teams scored 2 touchdowns. With the exception of the USS Sulaco and Yeti Departy. Gonna cut the stream here. Thanks everyone for watching. You have a good afternoon and enjoy the Super Bowl.